problems with my data, and I'm having problems with my text messages. And I have reported to the police. I was referred to the police in 611 because the police department allows my abuser to hack my phone.
Oh no.
Yeah. So I was trying to put the responsibility on you guys' part
No.
because I'm paying for phone services that I
No,
can't get.
I understand. I understand. But let me help you out, man. So
Okay.
first, we need to understand that I'm here to help. Okay. So
I
you
saw
need
the
to.
police over here coming over here.
Are they coming
My,
over here?
no, I
Oh,
just
it's gonna be
saw
fun.
them. Yeah.
Oh
No,
no.
they didn't. They don't come over here. I
Oh.
just get. I
Oh
see the
shit.
police when I shouldn't. And I think they're controlling my environment
Oh,
to keep me from getting things resolved.
I
I
thought
get
they were coming
stopped.
over. I was like,
They used
yeah,
to.
it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, they used to. But when I
Uh,
started recording their crimes, they stopped.
okay, what's gonna happen is, so someone's in your phone.
What's my texts are off right now, and I'd like to get that corrected. And then I'm having issues with the data, but someone's relentlessly hacking my devices, doing this to me year after year.
Some does
And
okay.
for some reason, I read online that you guys are required to offer a SIM card change. They don't offer me that, and they don't give me any direction or any resources to
I
help.
can do the SIM change for you. That's no problem, but that's not gonna fix your issue
Well, that's never been
because
offered or
SIM
any
card.
kind of remedy.
Let me finish.
Okay.
So the SIM card change is only associated with your network. Like if you're having problems with your network, like no signals or less signals, or you're missing phone calls or stuff like
Yeah, I'm
that,
missing phone calls.
that's what's gonna fix when we change the SIM card for you. But if someone is in your phone, that's probably because someone has access to your Gmail. We don't control Gmail, but someone does have access. Like you put it in a TV, in a laptop, in a tablet, in a phone, and you give it to someone, and they access your Gmail. That's how someone else gets your access. It's never through the phone. It's always when you put your Gmail. Like you use the same Gmail for YouTube, you use the same Gmail for Netflix and everywhere, and then you give it to your friends. That's when they have access to your Gmail.
Well, I had a brand new phone, and I went to AT&T, and T, and it
Right.
was brand new, and it was not connected to anything, and my phone kept it being services kept it being interrupted, and they left me in not having phone service, so I called the police on them. So this is a repeated pattern. I think that someone inside is helping my abuser hack my devices and cover for it
Inside where?
inside the providers.
Inside the metro?
Well, multiple different providers because I think it's a pattern. In fact, when I was in Hillsborough, a staff member lied on me and said I was threatening her. It was a blatant lie, and she was sabotaging my ability to get avenues to interrupt my inability to record crimes being committed. So my device was hacked, and it said that the storage was full, and it shouldn't have been because I hadn't used up a lot of storage. She saw evidence that my device was being hacked, but instead lied and said I was being abusive to her. So there is evidence that some kind of reason, for some kind of purpose, a lot of providers in another location, they would not help me. And then I went to the police department to report in Duncanville the crimes that they committed at Metro PCS, and the police said the store reported me. So for almost
Oh
10
my
years,
god, the store reported you?
right, when I was reporting that they would not help me with crimes that the government lets my abuser commit with my phone.
Oh no,
But
that's
I wanted to put it in the store's responsibility because hacking is a crime,
no,
and
but
if I'm not getting my
store,
calls, if I have a
man.
history of not getting,
I can change your SIM card. That's no problem. But the hacking problem, it's not with me.
there's no possibility that it can be reported if the police department is not taking reports of it.
I have no idea if the police department is not taking reports. I have
If
no
you
idea.
can't report to like a,
Me? Oh no, I can't.
that I find that odd that no store has been able to
Because
advocate for
the
me
let me
that my
explain it to
abuser's
you.
hacking my device.
Let me explain it to you. So we only have access to your service data that you get. Okay.
I've heard this years. I just think it's something amiss, but we'll go ahead. So I wanted to work on why I'm not getting my text.
Why you're not getting your text? Can you show me?
Yes.
Let's see why you're not getting text. Do you have enough storage on the
See, it
phone?
says sending,
Uh huh.
and then I sent someone a text because I was
Send.
having.
Let me see. Send
Here,
text.
you can look at it.
Oh, I can. Okay, I'm gonna put it
Yeah.
over here in front
Okay.
of you. Okay. So let's just send a dot to them and see if it goes through. It went through right away.
I'm not receiving my text, and if you see that it says sending, I didn't type that. So there's evidence that you're looking at.
No,
I don't.
because I think there is issue with me getting text message. Can you try to send me one and they just send you the text message sending?
I
That's the message they send you. Sending. That's what they did. They send you text message
Oh,
saying
okay. And
sending.
so that's amazing that now, and then there's no evidence that they sent this.
No, because they send the message.
I
That's the
just
message they
repeated it.
send.
Okay. Can I speak?
Of course, go ahead.
Okay. I was not getting my text message.
Right.
Okay. This was not here at 12:28 p.m. and there's no notification to let me
Well,
know that I got a
it's
message
it's
sent.
here now, right?
But there's no notification.
But it's still there, right?
So I can't get notifications that I'm getting text messages.
Maybe
There's
you have
another
your phone
group.
on Do Not Disturb.
Okay, well, can you help? I experience this all the time.
Let's see.
Every provider covers for crimes that they're witnessing, and the police department.
Can you?
And I just saw
Can you
police.
ask the person to send you a text again? Can you ask them to send you a text?
I can send my own text. I can send myself a text.
Do you
right?
have a phone?
I can send myself a text with this phone,
I
right?
don't think so. That's gonna work. It's better if someone else sends you a text.
Don't you send? You're supposed to send me a text anyway.
Me?
Yeah, you're supposed to send me a text before you help, and then that's what they typically do.
I can access your
That's
account over here if you want me to.
Yeah, that's what they normally
your phone
do is send me a text. So good. Here's the text right here because I wasn't getting my text.
You got it now.
Okay, that's ironic, but it's a group that I'm in, and I'm not getting text with the group.
It's maybe something with the group.
No, because I'm telling you. Hold on.
What's up, Natalie?
I'm not getting my notifications for text. So once again, oh, it came.
I know.
It finally came. See, 1 minute,
I know.
and it just disappeared.
Yep.
So can we? I wanted to make sure that because like whenever there's like I'm trying to expose things, then it corrects because I'm not getting notifications that I normally get from my text message.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to correct that while I'm here, and
It's corrected.
but I want to make sure because
It's done.
you didn't do anything to my phone.
It's done. You want me to reset the network settings for you, just in case?
Okay, will that keep all my information on my phone?
Oh, of course.
Okay, yes. I don't want anything.
Okay. So I'm placing the phone here so you can see what I'm doing.
Okay.
About no. Language. Reset options. We do mobile network settings reset. Can you put the pattern in?
Okay.
How you doing, brother? Give me just a minute, okay? Just a minute.
Reset settings.
Yes, ma'am. There you go.
And that'll make sure that I get the text.
Yes.
But as far as my abuser interrupting my ability to use data and text messages, there's nothing that you guys can do to protect me from the police department allowing my abuser to hack my device.
Store because we don't deal with those things. We only have access, like we can only fix your plans, we can fix your network, the one.
Okay, so the SIM card change. The SIM card change.
But you don't need it because it's working already. It's working,
Well,
so
if he's hacking my device,
no, it's not with the SIM card. It's with your Gmail. It's never with the SIM card. I mean, for me, SIM card is free. I can change it for you, but it's not going to change nothing. Because if someone's hacking your device, it's never with the SIM card. SIM card is only to support your network, and that's it. But network is already fixed.
So someone else was telling me that they got hacked, and they were offered different strategies to keep their abuser from hacking their device. And my providers routinely.
Did you ask the person what was the strategies?
I'm asking my provider on strategies. I keep on being mistreated like that. I would think.
The problem is I don't have any strategies because that never happened.
That you don't have any kind of information. You don't have any kind of programs like other providers have. Someone told me that there was some kind of program or some kind of software.
No.
Do you have McAfee or something?
No.
I just get a lot of people that are dishonest and don't want my devices to stay hacked and cover for crimes being committed with my devices repeatedly.
All right, excuse me. Yeah, I don't have anything like that.
Once you change your Gmail and your phone number, ain't none of that's gonna happen.
Hey, Alex, how you
I know
doing?
that.
I have strange experiences like this all the time. People are never startled that the police department sends out gang stalkers, and then I don't understand why you're not startled that the police department lets my abuser hack my device.
Change your Gmail.
I just thought it was weird that people in my environments, like at the other location, start arguments and condones the police department hacking my device with my abuser.
I'm telling you what to do on this one.
They do this all the time, sir.
Change your Gmail.
I just don't
And
understand.
your phone number.
It's not helping. The police department's covering for my abuser hacking my device.
Do it. No, Mo, I did it. Do it
I
all the
change my
time.
Gmail all the time.
Change it and your phone number. You got the same phone number.
I keep changing my phone number. I've had 40 different devices.
Something wrong with you got a stalker or something.
Right, but I'm just questioning why the police department and armies full of people cover for him and leave me trapped in his crimes.
I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah.
Because you'd have to prove like something like this repeatedly keep happening.
Yeah.
Is he denying the switch of the
No,
SIM
she's
card?
off today.
Did he leave to switch out the SIM card?
I have no idea.
Well, can we find out?
I'm busy.
You're busy? Maybe the feds aren't. I just experienced strange things for being punished for reporting crime and bullied and antagonized. Sir, are you getting the Swin SIM card? Did you forget about that? Oh, is he trying to criminal trespass me from the store? So, because my data wasn't working?
I have no idea.
So, is he trying to cover and scam so I can't come here to report?
I've never seen him do that.
Okay, well, he's on the phone talking to someone, and it was
He's
supposed.
always on the phone talking to someone.
But he's saying that she's claiming that her phone is hacked, and I've had providers cover for crimes and called.
Trying to figure out what to do.
Oh, okay.
I've really never seen him do that though.
But yeah, until I came, it wasn't working until I came here. I wasn't getting my notifications.
Are these ads?
No, how the hell I did too?
So did you call to do something to help?
No, I was on another call with another customer.
Oh,
Yeah, I told you that's all I can do for you. There's
the
nothing
SIM
else I
card
can do.
change. I'd like to invest in that. I don't think it's
You
funny.
want to get this new SIM card? It's
I don't
gonna
know why
be $10.
customers think my abuse is funny that I don't know.
Put the password in.
At multiple different environments.
No, it's never in settings.
You know what the fuck I did?
So I'm gonna try to send a text message to myself and see if I get the notification.
You were here
While
to pay
you're
the
helping
bill
him
yesterday, right?
and not me.
Nah, that's my.
But you were here yesterday,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, I told you to come back today. So what's up with that? You gonna get it or no?
Nah, I'm waiting on him right now.
Oh, okay.
So the problem still isn't corrected because I just sent myself a text and I didn't get a notification or.
You can get a notification if you send a text to yourself.
Okay, well I have a friend
Someone
who.
else has to send you a text in order for you to get the notification.
I didn't get a
You
notification
can't
when you
send a
sent
text
me.
from the same
I
device
didn't.
to the same device.
I'm not being heard. I didn't get one when you sent it. It just came up.
I did everything on my part. You're just not ready to listen to me now.
I don't know why I get bullied reporting abuse out in all my environments. Why, when I report crimes going on with my phone, am I repeatedly
There's no
mistreated?
crime going on.
I
There's
don't
no
think it's
crime
funny.
going on.
You know, you heard police were hacking my phone customers and you think it's funny. This I've had to be heckled and mistreated at a whole bunch of different stores, reporting abuse. I just don't understand why you're getting help with your services with the same person that hasn't finished helping me.
That ain't my phone. First of all, I don't know who you talking to.
I don't know
Well,
why.
I'm
I
saying
just,
you know.
I think that
Well,
something
I'm
is
saying
amiss.
You know.
I get mistreated like this in a
I
lot
don't
of different
care.
environments.
I don't care about
I
you.
shouldn't be
What
mistreated.
you got going on?
Well, he's helping the person that came in after me. That's
Yeah,
mistreatment.
because I did everything for you.
I'm not getting my notifications,
You-
is what I'm trying to communicate with
I
you.
fixed everything for you. There's
I'm still
nothing
not
else I
getting
can
my
do.
notifications, and you're helping him in detail fix his
Because
problem.
he's been in the store for long.
I've been
now.
in the store
Help him
too,
as
and I
well.
got help and told to call
I helped you
611.
already. I helped you already.
Maybe the
I
feds can help people that repeatedly cover for crimes and then blame me for it.
You must be the feds.
I don't wish I was.
Shit. You talking about?
So what's happening is that he's sending people into the environment to heckle and cover for crimes.
I don't know what you're talking about. I ain't here talking.
So it's not normal for people that are skipping me in my crisis, skipping me and then heckling me and laughing that I'm reporting abuse, but it's a repeated
I don't
pattern.
know what the fuck I did, man.
But I think can you get rid of those though?
I'm trying to fix it. My name is Saeed Mohammed Murad. I'm the district manager for these stores. Hey, welcome in.
So they use these schemes as a strategy to give me a criminal trespass, so my abuser continually hack my device. Use people mistreating me and then call in and say I'm creating a disturbance after I'm getting violated. He's skipping me right now.
No.
Cause you don't mess with me.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
He just cuts off the data and text on a whim,
No,
creates a
what if I
problem,
add
and
backup
has
everything on
people
your Gmail and
deprive
you
me
get
of any
everything
kind of ability to
I'll
interrupt the
reset
problem.
the password, everything. I mean, you will get.
Oh, he can reset the password.
We'll reset the password for your Gmail and we'll back up everything on your Gmail. Because I don't see any extra app on.
Sir,
the
they don't
device.
help me in stores and
I was
abuse. Do
trying
you
to
know how I'm not getting my
find-
notifications for my text
I'm trying to
messages?
find
Do you
what's
know how to
wrong-
make sure that
what
they're
app
on?
it- Oh, maybe it's this one. Hold on.
I don't.
The stores that are corrupt and they leave me in problems. I just saw the police and that's who's having them do it. And then these customers are allowed to skip me and heckle me and mistreat me in corruption. You'd have to prove something like that repeatedly. It keeps happening.
Man, shit, I tell you what, I don't like the noise.
But maybe I can call 611 because I don't got it like that. To enlist armies full of people to cover for crimes and then mistreat the party reporting crimes. So maybe I can call 611 and tell them that I'm not getting the notifications and this party skip me and then helping other parties and won't help me get my
Do you
notifications.
need my name as well to report?
I
it?
just don't understand why you won't help me get my
Do you
notifications
need
and
my
I was
name as well?
I just don't understand why I have to get bullied all over the place
No, I'm
with the
not-
police
Did
and
I help you or
heckled.
not?
I know I'm still not getting my notifications. Is what I'm trying to report.
Then ask Google, man. Google talk to you.
I just don't understand why the stores won't and you're getting help and don't want me to get it and you're a customer.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, I'm trying to figure, man, smoke some weed or something, girl. Man, something on down. Take it easy, man. Ain't that fucking bad, man. Come on. Shit, I got up to this.
Yeah, it's weird. Are you getting your phone service?
Hell no, I pay for it.
Well, then, I don't. If you can relate to not getting your phone service, I don't understand why you complain about another party not getting it. You got to see something like this repeatedly over and over to believe it.
Not necessarily.
I don't know you, the second customer that came in that was covering for crimes.
Not necessarily. You ain't got to. See, just sit back, roll back, and just chill out, man.
So,
Somebody got it more fucked up than you did, so why you want to make everybody else they fucked up?
so
It's cool, dude.
I'm getting gaslit because I got skipped. These customers heckled me and mistreated me. I got skipped and he's helping. And I told you I wasn't getting my notifications.
Yes, who came in and after you, man?
Right, and I'm
Get
not
up outta
getting
here. That's what you need to do.
because I can't get my services.
Shit.
Okay, I'm not just don't understand why if I'm reporting abusers hacking my phone and the police department's covering for it, why would so many parties heckle me and mistreat me and cover for it?
You got to have something better to do today, man. I know you got to pick up your kids, girl. Come on, man.
Yeah, I think that my abuser needs something better than to do send counterfeit
that
customers
ice
to
cream
interrupt me
milk.
reporting his crimes.
For real. Ice cream gonna melt, girl. Shit, you're gonna have to drink it with some cereal.
This is what he does, FBI and YouTube. He sends out these customers to heckle and the police department.
They don't care about you.
Why would they not care about a woman fleeing abuse?
They got bigger
Some people do,
problems.
only sadistic people don't care.
FBI, fuck the FBI.
Only sadistic people don't care.
I'm a
Some people care about stores letting someone that's sending someone death threats to send out counterfeit customers and have employees conspire with crimes.
Let's see.
Some
I
people
hope so.
care
I
about
hope it'll
someone
come back.
sadistic and letting someone that's sending someone death threats hack devices.
Thank you.
And
Hey, you
yeah,
come back with the other
I'm
thing.
gonna talk to my cousin right now.
Alright, I got you.
Have a good one.
You too.
Let me call the police. and see.
You're gonna call the police. My name's my name's Murad. Tell them his name's Murad. He's the district manager for Victoria and
Let me.
Walker.
Well, I don't think it's funny. Let me record who's cursing me out for trying to get phone service.
What's your emergency?
Yeah, this I am having problems with my phone, and some people curse me out trying to cover for it. It's been happening years. I'm having problems with my phone, and the provider would not let me get away from this noise. Yes, my phone has been hacked for years, and my provider, the police department, and customers try to heckle me and cover for crimes and curse me out. So I think my abuser's sending out counterfeit customers, and the person skipped me and allowed someone to curse me out and mistreat me and talk trash to me trying to get services that I'm paying for. And I've experienced this repeatedly. So when my abuser's mad, he enlists environments that conspire with psychological abuse and torment. And my data and text was cut off, and the store is covering for it.
So you'll have to call on the non-emergency line, ma'am.
Okay, calling the non-emergency line to report. What about the guy that was cursing me out?
Ma'am, this is not an emergency, so you need to go ahead and just call on the non-emergency line if you have something to report.
Okay, thank you.
Victoria Police Department?
Yes, I'm having problems with my cell phone. I'm in a church group, and we get daily motivational things and inspirations, and I'm not getting the text in that group, and I wasn't getting other texts. So when I came to Metro PCS to report that I'm not getting my texts and my data was interrupted, the store covered for it, and I was heckled by customers, but this is a pattern. So this group I'm still not getting texts for, and I'm not getting all my texts, and I reported to the location that my abuser picks and chooses what happens on my phone, and it's a criminal and it's not right. So the store deprived me of any kind of ability to be able to ensure that I got my texts and notifications that I'm no longer getting, and then cover for crimes that he saw in front of him.
What phone number can they reach you at?
Yes, I have a lot going on right now. This is a pattern for me.
Say that again?
I just had a lot going on right now. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. My name is Veronica, and I'm calling from Travis County Protective Orders. Is right now not a good time to talk?
I have a few minutes. I'm just in the had a lot.
Okay.
Did you ever find someone? I have a couple questions. So getting a protective order, if it's a sensitive, critical situation, how long does it take to get someone that's an advocate that can call you and advocate you on saving your life for a protection?
So I'm actually giving you a call in regards to the application and the screening that we did.
I can't get those questions answered at all, period.
I'm about to answer those questions, ma'am.
Bill, you said that you were not.
I'm reviewing.
I'm just asking before we get to that. For years, I haven't been able to speak with the victim's advocate that can give me resources and direction on, because I know you're about to deny assistance. So I haven't been able to speak with, especially when my abuser's mad. So where's the person that gives me resources and avenues to combat my abuser? And what do I do when people have me on hold? If it's a sensitive situation for someone sending me death threats, we have been waiting 2 or 3 weeks for me to get an advocate that can give me direction and resources?
So I talked to you about a week ago, and I did provide those resources to you already.
No, you
I'm
hung
not
up.
sure if you
No, I didn't receive them. How did you send them
So
to
I
me?
sent them via email to you, ma'am.
What were the resources?
There were resources to the legal services that you were asking about.
What were they?
I was giving you a call today. So the reason I was giving you a call today was to explain that the attorney did review the affidavit, did review the application, and at this point we're not going to be able to move forward with the application just because they don't think that it reaches the elements of the protective order, and that's what I was giving you a call for. I did have other phone numbers for you to give a call if you wanted to reach out to them. Do you have a pen and paper so I can provide those resources to you?
No, since you said you weren't informed about the legal process and how that works, I wanted to get someone else that was more informed because I knew you were going to deny services. It's been happening in a decade. If the police weren't coming, pushing, and removing me, and crimes being committed with my phone to make sure I never get help. So this new location that I flee to is on lockdown, and I'm getting gang stalked, and the same pattern just keeps repeating itself. Not denied. Law enforcement's on lockdown, so they're probably going to set up another false arrest pretty soon. This location is controlled, bought off and paid and controlled. But I just wanted to know, since I knew you were going to deny it, I tried to talk to you about this before you hung up. Can someone contact me that has legal expertise? Because I've been robbed of it for almost 10 years. On what I can do, and why can't I talk to the attorney? Why is the attorney covering for crimes and won't tell me what they need to be able to do something about someone that's threatening my life and paying police to take my freedom, paying organizations and providers to keep me from services on a whim? Can the attorney tell me what they need? Because it's never been enough evidence. Someone putting a gun on me and pulling the trigger, thank goodness they didn't have guns in front of a camera, wasn't enough evidence. Until there was a witness that saw the crime being committed that police were trying to cover for it. And then they sabotaged the investigation. So is it a possibility if I'm requesting with someone with legal expertise to tell me exactly what they need so I can get it for them? You don't know that if I have it.
When we completed the screening, that the attorney reviewed everything that was brought.
I'm just not really being heard. So if I could speak with the attorney, what's the attorney's name?
So I'm not able to give that information out, ma'am. If you have
That's a red flag, ma'am. Why would the attorney try to hide, deny me assistance?
Ma'am, I'm trying to get in some information to you so that you can.
But I like to exercise my rights to be treated like other women fleeing abuse and be able to get information on what to do.
And if I cannot get anything else in, I'm going to go ahead and hang up the phone because I cannot explain anything further to you. But I have explained the decline to you, and that's what the attorney in our office has.
But I can't get my questions answered. In the middle of it, getting my questions answered, you have to hang up.
You have a good day.
This is what it's not going to happen. If they're controlling my phone and I'm being watched right now. So this is a pattern. He's upset. So he sends out the gang stalkers to heckle, violate, and other things that I can't report. Strange things happening with my roommates at the shelter. Just year after year. Trapped in it. My phone won't let me make calls or go to the recents because I had a missed call that didn't go off when I was on the line, and it won't let me go into recents now that it's doing it again. Immediately after I stopped recording and tried to go into my recents. It's malfunctioning. All my recents are supposed to be right there because I had a missed call. Felony after unaddressed felony after unaddressed felony. My provider trapping me in the nightmare and the police department and everybody else in my environments. Now it's letting me get access again. So it's going to my contacts and I want my recents. So immediately when I stop recording, it starts glitching again. See, I'm trying not to expose numbers. Yes, I was supposed to be getting a call back by an officer, and my phone is still glitching, and my provider will not do anything regarding it. That's what I've been.
Provide for the officer.
I wanted a phone call because my abuser sets up false arrest. They called me for a phone call, and he's already threatened to set up a false arrest.
Okay, what's your name?
Same games are happening here. When they see that I try to pay, they leave the line. This is how it is when you're being gang stalked. And these odd experiences are deliberate. So I didn't realize why these people were doing all these strange things, and I realized because it's a smear campaign. They know how it sounds reporting it. That groups full of people aren't going to be stalking you and committing crimes. Someone is not going to be able to enlist someone in your provider to come in and heckle you and bully you for a decade and get away with it. You'd have to prove something like that repeatedly keeps happening. Okay, let me explain what's going on, okay? The government and my abuser is in cahoots together. So they set up something for me to report with the gang stalkers and events, and they also do it when he's upset. He'll have environments lash out, people in my environments, roommates, and do things to lash out on me, with me psychologically when he's upset. So they do things, my data and my text hasn't been working properly, and I'm not getting important texts. At this point, still not getting them. So since it was purposely created, they enlist the providers to keep me from assistance, skip me and heckle me and minimize critical situations. Okay? Then they use that as an alibi to take my freedom repeatedly over and over. You have to lure, it's entrapment. That's what's going on. So what I'm trying to do is establish a pattern. Let me show you something. Okay, you can't really see my device is glitching. So let me pause it and give you a commentary on what's happening. So I got released from the situation at CPS from the false charges, and I asked for my release papers because they left me in jail with time served and wouldn't let me go to court. So when I asked for my release papers, they threatened to take me to jail for trying to get my release papers.
So
I also
asked
tried to get in a safe environment.
And you have came to this police department and threatening a criminal trespass. What's your badge number?
I don't have that number. My name's Deputy Alvarado. I work for the Tarrant County Sheriff's Office.
Okay, so they arrested me at CPS. They didn't let me go to court, and I didn't get discharge papers. And instead of you doing anything to help me get those, you're being a con artist and threatening to criminal trespass for me trying to get those things.
I hadn't even left the jail.
I didn't go to court, and you are aware of that. I did not get discharge papers, and you're aware of that. And what you were trying to do is threaten my arrest for trying to get those things. I have no evidence that I've been in here. To me, it's like kidnapping because I wasn't allowed to go to court, and what you did choose to do is cover for it. So this is a felony crime. I'll go ahead and leave.
This
you
happened
guys have been
February
getting away with it
8th.
over
Look at
5
that face.
years. I will have no right to guard me and year after year and enforce crimes. You need to be in jail.
Okay, remember that face. So I went to JPS Hospital, and that's uploaded, and I speak with the social worker, and the social worker deprived me of assistance. And they told me they were taking me to the jail diversion program. Yes, my abuser has been hacking my device.
Okay. Can you let me know what's going on?
Yes, my phone calls. I've been having issues getting notification for phone calls and notification getting text messages, issues with getting text messages. And each year, it's been going on years, and my providers have been abusive, and people have came in the store to help me and curse me out when it's going on. I think someone's setting it up.
Okay, and how long has this been going on?
For almost a decade. I ended an online relationship with someone in 2018, and my phone kept glitching. Then I didn't know that someone could hack a device like this, and then I realized it was being hacked.
Do you know who possibly may be causing this issue?
Yes, Jason Gardner. What was your badge number?
8240, ma'am.
And what was your name?
Officer Gallegos.
Okay, how do you spell that?
It's GALLEGOS, and my badge number is 8240.
What's the process of investigating it?
So typically we're going to ask you a series of questions, which is what I'm trying to do right now. We're going to document it. I can give you the event ID number showing the officers did speak to in regard to this incident.
Is there a particular reason why I've been denied investigation? They said at one point they could take my phone and see if it was being hacked and refused it and covered for it. It's been going, as you can see, that if it's been going on since 2018, and I had a provider say that my phone kept going off, and I called the police on the provider, and then they lied and flipped it on me and said that they called the police on me.
Okay.
Why weren't you guys investigated if it's been going on since 2000? Actually, before then, but that's when I was aware. Why weren't you guys investigated and not follow policy?
Okay. Our policy is not to take phones, ma'am, unless it's part of some sort of investigation.
It is. I'm getting stalked, and I'm fleeing a domestic violence crisis, and the abuser's hacking my device.
Yes, ma'am. Where do you currently live at?
Why did you need to know that?
Because you want me to get your phone.
Oh, okay. So you'll get my phone and then check and see if it's. How long do you keep it?
Well, first I gotta see. Do you live in Victoria? It gets sent to a detective. Request your phone.
Okay, so do they pick and choose who they can investigate crimes that are being committed? Will it definitely get sent to a detective?
Yes, ma'am. It just has to meet the requirements of the law in order to investigate it. If it doesn't meet the requirements of the law, I don't know what officers.
What are the requirements to get a crime investigated? So I can provide it?
This is the first time I've ever spoken. Yes, ma'am. This is the first time I've ever spoken to you. So this is going to be brand new, okay? So we're just going to start from the beginning.
I have questions. If I can get them answered, I reached out, and for years my questions aren't being answered. What do you need to be able to investigate it? So I can provide it for you.
Obviously need all your personal information, if that's okay.
You got it, right?
Well, I'm gonna request it here in just a minute.
Okay.
Okay.
And what else do you need? My personal information, and what else do you need to investigate?
Well, I'm gonna ask you a series of questions, if that's okay.
To investigate your phone being hacked?
Yes, ma'am. I gotta ask you.
Oh, okay. Well, go ahead. I'm not quite sure. It may be a little like 7 months, 7 or 8 months.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
You're not concerned about my abuser enlisting my provider to cover for crimes and sending people in to harass me?
Ma'am, I haven't even gotten to that point yet. I'm getting
Oh,
basic
okay.
information.
Oh, okay. This was I just get bullied, reporting crimes year after year. It's the strangest thing. My abuser says he's controlling people in my environment.
Do you want to provide me this information? Because if you're going to be uncooperative, then I'm not going to get any information from you.
Oh, I'm being punished for reporting crimes?
No, ma'am. I wanted to get all information, but if you don't want to be cooperative, then I can't do that.
Oh, I can be cooperative. I thought we were working together as a team to figure it out. I feel like I'm being punished for telling you my experiences.
No, ma'am. I'm telling you, I'm asking you all these questions so I can document it on my end.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. I thought we were working together as a team. And I give you information and, you know, tell you what's going on, but I've been robbed of the right to inform people what I've been experiencing.
Okay.
Yeah, this man named Jason Gardner?
Jason Gardner?
Yes.
Do you know any additional information in reference to Gardner? His birthday, how old he is?
Yes. He owns Vivid Images Baton Rouge. Each time I try to report him, people won't take the reports and cover for him.
Is he black, white, Hispanic?
He's black.
Okay.
Even my family do it. I have text messages from my son saying that I said he lied on me and said I said this man was nice. And another son won't even talk to me after I had a false arrest. My family treats me like that. And an army full of other parties. So this is my son saying, no, I told you you were you told you were texting him and he was really nice and you went to go see him and he acted like he didn't know you. So I told him the man was sending me death threats and he's telling me, no, you told me you were texting him and he was really nice to you. So scrolling down. No, I tell him about the corruption with the police department and how scary it's been, and I'm not quite sure why family members were covering for him. So then he starts saying that I lied to cover for it again, and I'm changing the story.
All right, well, I have that even
I said that's a real flag.
Whenever you're ready, I can provide
I said that's a red flag. It's really him if so many parties are covering for him. So you have the what?
I have the event ID number showing that you documented this with law enforcement. Whenever you're ready, I can provide that.
But I keep getting documented and denied law enforcement, so really they used to take my freedom. Now they're documenting it and denying investigation. I thought that was criminal. Why won't you investigate it instead of just documenting it year after year?
I don't know who's been documenting it prior to me. This is the first time I've ever spoken to you, but it does not meet the elements of a crime as of right now.
The problem of it is that you're being dishonest. You haven't investigated the crime. I think the police department's behind it. Why I keep getting treated like this? You're not following protocol. You're supposed to take my phone and investigate if it's being hacked.
Okay, well, if you wish to speak to a supervisor, you can recontact or request.
No, I just have you just tampering with evidence is a felony. And if you won't take in evidence, you just committed a felony crime. And the Army's full of people that do that need to be held responsible for it. All I can do is just document your crime.
If you wish to file a complaint with me, you have my name, my badge number. I'll give you the event ID number whenever you're ready.
Well, no, because your Army's too strong. All they'll do is like all they do for the other police departments, cover for your crime. Like when I was arrested for reporting a death threats and they wouldn't let me go to court.
Do you want the event ID number or you do not?
I do. But I just, is that tampering with evidence when you won't let someone expose crimes to you?
Okay, whenever you're ready, I can go ahead and provide that to you.
Yeah, I can't ask questions? I'm not allowed?
You can, but there's no way for me to answer them.
Okay, well, can I get the event number and then I have a question and then we'll see if you have the answer to the question. Is that okay?
Absolutely.
Okay, what's the event number?
It should be 2503 0645. I'll repeat it back to you just to confirm you got it correctly. 2503 0645.
Okay, and the question is, if I am trying to report that my phone is hacked and give evidence and the police deny it, is that a crime, tampering with evidence, if they won't take in evidence?
Yes, sir. So as of right now, it doesn't meet the elements of a crime, therefore your phone is not evidence. So
you haven't looked at it. That's not the proper protocol. You look at the phone and then you see if it's being hacked. You're not following policy.
Like I said, if
you can't tell if the phone is being hacked on a phone call.
Ma'am, if you wish to file a complaint, you're more than welcome to do so, okay?
I just have questions. So is there a particular reason why you're not following policy and looking at the phone instead of trying to figure out what you did not attach yourself to my phone? I think that maybe you guys are taking bribes and covering for this man hacking my phone. And I did see the police. I think you're enlisting locations to conspire with cover-up and abuse.
Okay. Like I said, if you wish to file a complaint, you are more than welcome to. You have my name, my badge number, as well as the event ID number.
Okay, so you're saying that you were able to ask questions. What questions? All you did was get my name and information, and you said it didn't meet the elements of a crime. You didn't ask any questions regarding my device.
Yes, ma'am, I did.
What was the question?
I don't know if you recall. I'm not going to go into.
You didn't ask any questions regarding my device. You asked me my information.
Yeah.
You're being dishonest. What questions did you ask over my phone?
All right. If you wish to recontact to.
You asked me my name, where I stayed, that information, and then you said it didn't meet the elements of a crime. You asked me no questions regarding my phone. This is what they've been doing you.
You're more than welcome to do so. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You have a good day, ma'am.
On lockdown, bought off, controlling my phone, and no accountability. So back to that. I mean, it must be nice to set up crimes. So this is. Let me go back.
So you're giving me a criminal trespass for trying to get help to get out of abuse.
Okay, that's happened when I was released on the false charges.
You're trying to set me up for
Okay,
mental
let's go back.
illness.
Remember his face. So I asked to go to Safe Haven. That's what
What's
I
your
said.
badge number?
And then he wants to distract and take me to threaten my arrest.
Okay.
For trying to go to a domestic violence organization. So I went to JPS Hospital because they kept taking and asked to speak with a social worker because they kept taking my freedom at domestic violence
So
organization.
he just watches everyone does
And bullying me
paperwork?
there. So they said I was up under arrest. They were helping me flee abuse. Then they said I was up under arrest.
Because I keep repeatedly hearing
And I'm at a
that,
jail
but I'm
diversion
really
program.
getting violated in these environments.
And he's standing over me
Intimidation,
asking
mistreatment,
questions,
and I thought doing that
antagonizing me like they
was a
were in
felony
the
charge.
location at the phone provider. So each time I'm talking to him, he's antagonizing me, bullying me, and violating me.
Services I thought was a felony charge.
So all I did was try to report abuse, and they said that I was under arrest. That's uploaded to the YouTube channel.
I'm just trying to.
That's the same officer
I just don't understand why
that
they
bullied
would
me
do
for trying to get release papers and threaten my arrest.
I just don't understand why you have to be over us. Is this like for a person that commits a crime? Why do you have to witness someone enrolling themselves in the hospital?
So it was actually a mental
what is this
hospital
now?
program that they were trying to cover for crimes being committed.
Okay.
So listen to this. Remember that face again.
Okay, so you don't want me to upload? Okay, but aren't you the one that came and interrupted me from trying to get my release papers when I got out of jail on false charges? Isn't that you?
That's the first time I ever seen you.
Oh, okay. Well, I have it recorded. I thought that you interrupted me from getting my release papers and threatened a criminal trespass.
You want to stay or you want to leave?
I just trying to see if that was you.
Do you
Okay.
want to stay or do you want to leave?
I don't have choices. I don't have rights in this country. You guys don't get your jealousy.
Stay or leave.
I don't
So
have
they
choices,
said I was
sir.
arrested.
Still my
Then they
property.
said I could leave because I was like they blacklisted me from all shelter. So I said
Okay,
whatever
so you
crime
don't want
you
me
have
to
going
upload?
on, I'll take it because I can't get off
Okay,
the
but aren't
street.
you the one that came and interrupted me from trying to get my release papers?
This is look at how I'm being treated after
when I
reporting
got out of
abuse.
jail on false charges. Isn't that you?
That's the first time I ever seen you.
Blatant
Oh,
lie.
okay. Well, I have it recorded. I thought that you interrupted me from getting my release papers and threatened a criminal trespass.
You want to stay or you want to
Do you want to
I
stay?
was just trying to see if that was you. Okay. I don't have choices. I don't have rights in this country.
The
You guys have
intimidation,
choices.
putting on gloves. This is a
I
crime.
don't have choices, sir. I hope you don't still.
So when the officer threatened my arrest for trying to report, trying to get in a safe location and get my release papers, that was February 8th, 2023. So when I was released from jail on the false charges, I immediately went to my provider because the police repeatedly set me up. I needed my phone.
Police are reckoning up
And they would not, they lied and would not let me restart my phone service with Metro PCS. But I asked directions on how to get to Metro PCS, so they knew I was going
If he was
there.
on camera footage setting this up, I don't think it's funny. There's child abuse involved. Yeah, call him.
That's a trespass.
Yeah, trespass.
So they're calling the police on me because they won't activate my phone service.
Because she bold enough to record.
And I'm recording them that deny me activation
Well,
of
you
phone
should be
service.
scared about the felony charges you're reckoning up, ma'am. This has been going on years.
How am I getting felony?
Because you're starting an argument to deprive me of services. I just told you I was in a crisis and you're covering for it. Then she's lying about how long it takes for them to disconnect the number. You have no right to conspire with the police department and the government and trying to
They
keep
wanted me to have a new number.
depriving me out of cell phone service. If you gave my number out so I wouldn't have access to my phone line, putting my life in jeopardy, you need to be held accountable. Scheming and conning. So I could caught the bus here. It was not easy for me to get here. For you to con and scheme so I can't get services. What are you saying?
What are you gonna jail for?
Yeah, I was reporting my daughter's abuse at CPS, and they arrested me. Did you report your child's abuse and get arrested?
So he's interrupted me talking, and you'll see him help her later.
Just gave me my son, so I think I'm doing pretty good. Oh, they
I'm trying to get phone service, not try to talk
me
to
for
him.
reporting their abuse. Yeah. And then they enlisted these people to scam in their scheme to make sure I didn't get phone service.
So all I did, let me pause it.
So is it?
I'll put it in, all I did was went in there and said, can I get my phone service? And they said, I'm calling the police. Then I asked questions on, they said that they gave my number out early to someone else. It was some kind of mistake. And I said, how do I keep experiencing these mistakes? And then they threatened the police. So the heckling with customers. Let me show you. So he starts, when I start recording, he starts bullying me.
Saying I'm on drugs and tripping when he just witnessed them commit a crime.
Yeah, she's high. Look at her, look. She's on that shit, look. She tripping to my kids. Kids and shit.
Why are you recording my nephew?
Because he's lying on me.
Lying on you on how? Because you came in here talking shit that you got in jail. Okay, what does that got to do with my nephew?
Harassment is criminal, ma'am.
She's high.
Okay, but
You don't need to be talking trash and be set up to be torturing me and bullying me. And this is my 15th false arrest, and I'm not going to let people intimidate me and bully me any further.
These are
Well,
gang
you should have came
stalkers.
in here lying.
They help crimes with cover up and tackle
So
me when I'm
blatant
trying
lies
to report
set up,
crimes.
and I'm trying to show the conspiracy.
What's your name?
Can you give me the number, location to another Metro, since this one you con had this one con and then provide me your services?
Okay.
Say your name so I can know we can put you on Facebook and shit. What is it?
It's Kiana Clark. Peace on YouTube. Case.
So a call came in and then immediately stopped. It wasn't a full call. So I went to go get free. This is how my life is. So I went to go get free health services in this new environment. And they said I don't have a bill, and they billed me, and they're harassing me for the small bill. So I got free services at JPS. Then they gave me a $4,000 bill. Then police detained me at Parkland in corruption for trying to report I was being gang stalked November of 2018. Then racked up a $7,000 bill. The government is enlisted in financial abuse. They're depriving me of tax returns and stimulus checks, Social Security payments, and they've deprived me of child support payments and will not investigate themselves for their crimes and food stamps. Okay, back to the pattern of heckling.
Before I get there, they need their felonies. I'm not gonna let them torture me and cause. You didn't write your name down, ma'am. You racked up a felony.
She don't have to.
Well, you can't get accountable for your criminal activity, ma'am. These people
So I'm panicking, and they won't let me activate a phone, and I repeatedly get set up.
These aren't people that you want controlling.
So this is why I need my phone.
Let me show you. Eye before COVID. Look at then COVID happened.
You been smoking that shit?
Get your phone.
He's all in my face. Nobody's saying anything. Cursing me out just for trying to get phone service.
They need their felonies. I don't
Slander.
think it's cute.
I just saw the police before I came to this environment.
Charges, so you can go back to prison or jail where you got.
So the black lady in the video follows. I walk off and try to go get another phone. She follows me all the way to another location. So I called the police. I said, this woman is stalking me. It's a felony. So the Metro PCS worker supposedly left Metro PCS work to follow me to another location. Evidence of gang stalking. The police, the 911 operator covered for it, and the police department covered for it and would not come. That this lady left her job at Metro PCS and walked all the way to another location following me. I went to Panda Express. She followed me to the restaurant. Then I left the restaurant and she followed me all the way to Walmart until I called the police on her. Repeatedly, nothing done. All of it is the government allows me to be violated like this. And like I said, nothing's done. This is why I have to have my phone the very next day going to One Safe Place.
And your
Let me
and your
pause it.
number?
Well, I'll give you commentary. So One Safe Place denied all kind of help because the police department's behind it. And they said that they wanted to help me instead of giving accountability because they're behind while people are denying services. So they lured me outside so people wouldn't know the crimes that they were committing. So, it wasn't recording. But I explained that I was at One Safe Place the very next day after you saw that video. And they wouldn't help me. And then the police came to rescue them for crimes I believe that they enlisted them to commit and deprived me of services.
Attending a domestic violence support group at Garland, New Beginnings. So I think that it's time for you guys to rack up the
Look at all
felonies
that, just
you
because I was trying to
earned.
get up
I
the
think
abuse.
you're absolutely behind these crimes, and you need your charges. So tell me what I'm supposed to do. Where am I supposed to go if you bullies keep coming up to show and committing crimes everywhere I go? Stalking, committing all kind of felonies with no consequences. You're behind it. This is criminal. Like at CPS, giving me the criminal trespass there, wrapped up.
my device is glitching and continually will not record. So I talked about what happened at JPS. I don't know what you got. They stole my clothes, and it's a pattern that keeps following me year after year. And I was also bullied and violated in jail. Well, at the JPS hospital. So I'm only getting approved text. I got approved text from Metro PCS showing that I'll be overcharged this month for my cell phone bill. Just anything goes. So, but my other text I'm not getting. So I had to recording for the cab driver not to kidnap me. He wanted to take me to the Cricket PNS shelter. And I wanted to go to a hotel so I can upload this video of how I was arrested at Arlington CPS and take care of other business. But he was trying to kidnap me. So since the police keep taking my freedom, lying on me, railroading me, and sabotaging my life, I went to the police department. And I said, can you tell me where I can go without you guys violating me to get help with domestic abuse? So I'm currently in the car.
And you're saying you didn't tell me to come here? But I'm currently actively in the car being brought to this location?
He's bringing me to this location.
The same person that already racked up a felony at Health and Human Services? I'm actually commuting in your car traveling, and you're telling me that you did not tell me to come here? Okay, I'm trying to flee abuse. But you got on the phone and you did lyric work and they told me to come here.
It was a strategy when my abuser's mad. He likes psychological abuse. So the psychological abuse is waiting on me and intimidation when I got there.
And have had no accountability for it, even though it's criminal.
To lure me out. If you keep me from getting my text messages, I can come. And then you can set up a case for torment.
Each time I come to every location I'm in, I already told you that I was assaulted and arrested at New Beginnings. Each location I go to flee, the police department interrupts me from fleeing, which is criminal.
So he lures me in the police vehicle. He knows that there's abuse set up and lies and tells me that he didn't think that he told me to come there. But I'm in a police vehicle getting escorted.
You already called and gave him my information and talked to him on the phone. So if they are scheming a criminal trespass in my arrest, that shows premeditation. Because you already called and gave him my information. And want to investigate why I got arrested trying to get services. Yeah, giving someone a criminal trespass and a conspiracy to keep them from services is a felony. So we need to address this active crime.
So the police department lists place to give me a criminal trespass and conspire with their crimes, and then lets the other places take the fall for the crime.
I want people to get the criminal acts of the crimes because this is criminal to give someone criminal trespasses to keep them from fleeing. And then we still haven't discussed the stolen food stamps and the schemes that help the human services. I just don't understand why you would let a place keep me from getting services, trying to flee from my life. Like you did not let them help me and help the human services. I said all these people here to try to intimidate me and walking all up on me for trying to flee abuse. Again. I just want to speak with a victim's advocate and not have intimidation. I don't understand why the police department has to supervise active crimes. Here's a victim advocate. I am here. I don't need you guys here. It feels like I'm getting intimidation for trying to get services.
So what all this is for is to show that each move I make is calculated. Now that I look up, there's people standing out. They're starting the gang stalking and harassment that I have to do. They just stand out and stop openly. So let me tell you what this does. I didn't realize that they just went in immediately when I start talking. So I didn't want to, so what it does is that when I'm reporting with my experiences, it looks like mental illness. Because no one would believe that armies full of people would do the things that they're doing. So that now I'm actively in being where this community has been hijacked, and now I'm experiencing active gang stalking, which I can't report because it's not realistic. They do petty things, weird things for harassment that isn't realistic, and when you report it, it sounds mentally ill, like it's supposed to. But it's terrifying. When you have armies full of people, they'll speed up when you're crossing the street, come at you with cars, push baskets towards you, do all kind of weird things. And then when you're telling people what you're experiencing, they're like, they don't believe it. Because then I realized you don't sound realistic. Like I've had people be on one side of the road, then get in front of me, and then I just realized an army's full of people. So when you repeatedly experience it, it's terrifying, but you can't communicate it because people wouldn't believe that someone experienced something like that. It has mental illness written all over it. So when I get up, though, the cars will speed up. When I cross the street, there's active, this community has been hijacked and taken over. So when I get up, cross the streets, cars speed up and do all kind of other weird things, get over when I'm trying to cross and other strange things. And it's been caught on camera footage, but all law enforcement has been denied to the degree where they did it to my friend and nothing was done. So this is what it is. So I guess if they're going to, all this location is they want me to move again. Just move, and then each location is repeatedly bought off and controlled. My roommate's already being controlled at this location. You just have to sit in there, take someone stared at me, doing weird things that I can't report. Phone missing at this location. Almost all locations' phones were missing. With the arrest in Austin, the phone got stolen then. So what happened was I wanted to record the court's crimes. And then my phone came up missing until it blew over. I know where I left the phone on my bed. I know for a fact I did. I told shelter staff that my phone came up missing and she distracted and talked about something else. She told me that someone said that I recorded them. I said it's a blatant lie. I didn't record anyone here. So I said that's a pattern that follows me. People blatantly lie on me and get me put out of environments. So you have to excuse me, just fleeing place to place to get nowhere. I have to be inconvenienced and call 611. This is what he does. And try to get my text. Because I'm not getting all my text messages. I'm not getting none of the messages from a group of Christian women. I'm not getting that. And I appreciated that. That's why I'm not getting it. So it's frustrating because you can have someone do things, force you to be on the phone handling business with abusers. Just hijack your day in malice. Keep you from your text on your phone repeatedly year after year. Make me call his con artist to get hung up on and violated, and the police department. Deliberately do things like this year after year and nothing's repeatedly done. It's deliberate. And they'll keep on, and they've already have the gang stalking full swing. They'll keep doing it until they can con or arrest for me reporting crimes. The United States let this man terrorize me, deprive me of all law enforcement, and then they use entrapment for me reporting crimes and take my freedom. He'll buy off the police department. When he's mad enough, they'll commit a crime and then punish me for reporting it.
This is Jen. How may I help you?
Yes, you have an employee ID?
Come again, ma'am?
Do you have an employee ID?
Employee ID? Yes, I do have an employee ID.
Can I have it?
Yes, my employee ID is 826-4338.
Yes, Metro PCS workers and the police department is letting my abuser hack my device, and I'm not getting notification for text messages. I'm in this church group with multiple different women supporting each other, and I'm not getting the text for that. And other text messages, notifications.
That, so you're not getting any text messages?
Well, it's being controlled. My abuser's controlling the ones that he wants me to get. And I don't think that he should be allowed to repeatedly do that year after year. I don't understand why so many parties will let someone sending me death threats abuse this much power over and over, saying that they want to take my life just because he has the funds to do so. But the problem of it is I'm getting, I'm not able to get my text messages, and someone is controlling my phone that is sending me death threats.
Well, ma'am, I'm really sorry that you're experiencing this, experience regarding with your text message and your ex. Right now, if you want, I can escalate this to our higher department here, which is one of my supervisors, so we can take serious and full action so that this situation will not happen again in the future.
Well, thank you.
To escalate this to our higher
Yeah, it's never happened before. Yeah, and I'd like to get my text messages for that group. And can you walk me through on how to correct what's ever happening to keep me from my notifications and text messages?
Yes, we can definitely help you with that. Excuse me.
No one has ever investigated. They left me in it, the crimes. So you said you were going to escalate it, and it would never happen again?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, I will ask first I will communicate first to our higher department.
I don't like to do that because it
my-
makes me relive trauma. The police department and armies full of other locations like to have me repeat traumatic experiences. I just don't find it fruitful. So if I told you my device is being hacked, to have to go over it with you, then another party. That's bad customer service.
Well, you don't have to, ma'am, tell us again your traumatic experiences to explain what is happening. You already told me that you're being abused, or you're still, or you're.
No, I'm not. There's a misunderstanding. He's hacking my device and network, not controlling messages I'm receiving. There's always miscommunication. He's hacking the network, controlling my device and phone and network and calls. But everywhere I'm calling covers for him, including places that I'm at. All parties have misunderstandings to cover for him. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here, ma'am. I'm just checking your history on your account here.
Okay. You need to do that to send me over to someone else?
Yes, ma'am, so that I can fully explain everything
So when you get treated like this, it makes you like hyper vigilant. It makes your nerves bad. So I got someone at the shelter in the room with me I was talking to someone else, ma'am, being able to violate me. I got the police department denied protection orders. So you're like hyper vigilant. It's deliberate. So that way you look paranoid and distressed, like nothing's going on, but something absolutely is going on. This man can hack my device and do all this in enlist environments and in psychological abuse, gaslighting, and nothing's repeatedly done. So all locations are going to deny assistance. That's what's been happening almost a decade. Ma'am,
so what I'm trying to do
you said that I'm suspicious of everything? Ma'am, I like to concentrate on the phone. I don't know why you would disregard my abuser hacking my device. And then the only thing that you picked up on when I told you I wasn't communicating with you, the only thing you picked up on is that I'm suspicious of everything? I've had my calls are like this, ma'am. You'd have to see that people repeatedly are covering for crime. I don't know why you gaslight me. And the only thing that you heard with the police department and false arrest and all that is that I'm suspicious of everything. That's psychologically abusive to endure that location to location. What all are you, we've been on the hold an extended amount of time. You still looking over things? This is why he does it.
Yes,
so I can call in and get violated. It's deliberate. It's happened for years, so I know what they're doing. That's why the worker wanted me to call the police department. It's the police department that's violating me. So I have to do psychological abuse. That's why the domestic violence organization did not want to do the advocacy she was supposed to do by calling the police department on her own to advocate for me. She wanted me to advocate for myself, to call in and get the psychological abuse, knowing nobody would ever believe my story. They'll just have me sit here.
Okay, how about this? Since I got now enough information for me to report and escalate this with...
Okay, you're going to put the call on a silent. You stop talking, and then when I started talking, it's a pattern that you started talking too. You want me to wait on you?
Come again, ma'am.
Yeah, each time I stop talking, each time you stop talking, I talk, and then you start talking too. I've had to endure that years. I'll wait till you finish talking again, and then see if you let me talk. Am I able to talk now?
Yes, you can talk now, ma'am.
Okay, so you're getting the supervisor on the phone? When am I going to get the technical support on why I'm not getting text messages?
Yes, I'm trying to get a supervisor on the phone.
They'll help with, are they going to help with that? Are they going to help with that is what I'm asking.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank
They're
you.
going to help with that.
Okay, thank you. So after the environment gets so toxic and I have to relocate, then they just start the same, just buy off each community. Just how many patterns equal? And then here's the benefit. If a person is moving, then the police department won't be afraid to take their freedom because it's brand new, fresh territory. So they can scam another false arrest each time they sabotage services and get me railroaded and trapped. And then they're coming to hotel rooms and different things with no accountability, putting me out, coming to stores I'm shopping at and scheme and giving me criminal trespasses, forcing me to relocate. Then they just buy off each location again. It's only a matter of time before they take my freedom here. Nothing's been done. I'm already getting messages saying that it's being set up. It's in the works right now. So this isn't normal. This is how long I've been on hold. I'm trying to let you see it. They've had me on hold hours. So the person that went inside is still inside watching me. Stalking's a felony. Anyone willing to abide by the law and do law enforcement. So they are right there. She just finally looked off in the pink. Now she's trying to move and hide behind that machine. She wasn't hiding when my phone was down. She immediately had eyes to sit down. She's not supposed to see me recording her. But immediately when she saw my device up, she hid behind whatever that was so you can't see her. But stalking's still a felony. It's a con. Look at how long I've been on hold more. I don't know why you can't see it. This customer service does not take that long. It's scammers. She's playing mind games. She's doing it again. She's standing up right there. And each time she sees that I'm recording, she moves. But stalking is still a felony. This is what they do. Because they know with what I report. But you can see her repeatedly moving. Time I put my device down, she'll do it again. It's mind game. Gaslighting. There she goes. Right there. So I guess she's doing some kind of work now to make it look like she wasn't stalking when she was. Just standing up in the window. That's the same one that was outside watching. Then when I started talking about it, she went on the inside. But each time my device is down, she's in that corner watching. And then it's up, and then she moves again. This lady still has me on hold with whoever, what kind of con this is. This is how long I've been on hold, but this is going on years. They create problems, and it's a nightmare trying to solve it. And now what she's doing, she got caught. So she's folding clothes instead of standing there. That way, if the law enforcement is seeing her, then she won't get that felony charge. They're promised they're not doing it on purpose. When the phone's up. She's doing it again. I get taunted. Let me see. She immediately starts folding clothes again. They taunt me. Look right at me and then stare and taunt. Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Yes, alright. I'm so sorry for the long wait. I just left my station and personally talked with my supervisor here and explained the issue right now. Since she is on the other line, all I have to do is transfer this call to her so that we can escalate this issue and fix her problem regarding with the text message. So that will it be okay, ma'am, to transfer this call?
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much for waiting. I'm gonna transfer it now, ma'am.
Okay.
Hold on.
Are you there? She transferred the call and it's silence. 20 minutes. 21 minutes. I don't. Years. Are you there? So someone's creating the problem and controlling what's going on with my devices, keeping me from solving it. No, that support group with the church women is more dangerous than you can imagine. And it's deliberate that I don't get those texts and that encouragement and support. It's not an accident. And the pattern of it is to start enlist the church in psychological abuse, mind games, and deprive me of support and any assistance to flee abuse. That's what's normally happening. All churches, as I provided evidence, are enlisted in crimes and psychological abuse that I attend. Are you there? You have to prove something like this repeatedly keeps happening. Let you see the time. So they'll do this all day. It's meant to distract and torment. They don't want me getting those texts. And they want to control my texts repeatedly over and over and leave me trapped in it. And I've already been trapped in it almost a decade. Police departments denying law enforcement. And my providers denying assistance. Instructed by the police department. This isn't normal. Hello. Repeatedly, year after year. Invested 22 minutes in games. Can't call the police or anybody on the planet. They won't fix my phone in there. Helping somebody else that was mistreating me and cursing me out. That came after me. Then I had another con artist come in there and said I messed up his hide by trying to get phone service. This is how it is for me, year after year. Hello. 23 minutes I investigated. They want me to repeat the living hell over and over again to get nowhere. Someone paid for the problem and wants to keep me in it. He needs reassurance. If I'm paying you to break in her phone and keep her from her text and doing all this, I need reassurance that she'll be trapped in it. I saw the police coming here. We'll enlist all the local providers to be in cahoots with our crimes. We'll do that for you for profit. When she calls to report you again, we got your back for profit. We'll enlist all kind of other parties to withhold any information on how she can flee you, leaving her trapped in it. We'll give you that reassurance that she will be, you are protected and she is not. I might as well, get another number. They want me to get another number. That's who's doing it. Who's doing it? All outside looking. Stalking's a felony. Then when I started talking about her, she went in just standing up, just looking directly at me when my tablet's down. That's gang stalking. Are you skipping another phone? You just tell the group they won't let me get their text messages. And the police deny law enforcement. I don't know who else is sending me messages. The police department, and my abuser has to control it. It's not an accident. They'll do this all day. This is my transfer pattern for years. I don't like. She smiled. I laughed earlier. You know what? I can't. I overheard when I was eavesdropping and breaking into her phone. She laughed. I promise this is what really happens. She needs punishment for laughing. You break into her phone and do something. I want the smile wiped out. I promise you, at our daily bread, I laughed. And let me show you what I experienced after I laughed.
You want me to step out so I don't have to record the women in here? I will record mine.
So, they lied on me.
Step outside.
Okay, here's the deal. You're being asked to leave.
try to get it so you can see it.
Here at the shelter, all right?
What's your badge number?
1370.
To put me
And
out
your
the
name?
shelter after I
And
left.
your name?
They
You don't
said
get
I was
two sides of
recording,
the
they were
story? You
psychic.
just cover for the
And
crimes
then they said
repeatedly
the video
with no
they said I
accountability?
recorded, you saw grass.
You don't want me to talk? I can't.
That's the date.
Under arrest, all right? This is your formal warning. We have a paper
Just 'cause I
copy for
left.
you. We're going to get a picture. And I would like your signature stating that you understand that you must leave the premises.
Would you like to sign saying that you understand you can no longer be on
Must
this
be
premises?
Okay, but we can't talk about crimes, period. You got to bully and intimidate.
We can talk about crimes after you vacate the premises, okay?
Nothing happened. I left and they
Unless you want
scammed to
step
put me
out so I don't have to
out
record
and
the
to leave
women
me in
here.
danger
I
at
will
night.
report my interaction with the police department.
Over and over and over again at hotels too. My phone's glitching, shutting off. I'm trying to show you videos and it's glitching and shutting off. Obviously controlled. And this person is still doing the countdown. You there? Now they put me on hold.
Need to change your rate plan or upgrade
They
your
put me
device?
back in the queue.
Check out all the self-service
I didn't hang
options
up.
available to you when you sign into My Account on Metro by T-Mobile.com from a computer.
So this video right here that you see concrete, right here, they said was inside. And they used that as an alibi to put me out. Right here.
Are you calling to add or remove services from your Metro by T-Mobile account?
It's ironic that I'm doing videos and now Metro PCS is talking. So you can't hear it.
Or with the My Metro app on your mobile device.
So I just left, and each time that I have any kind of pleasure in life, I get punished.
No, but you have to follow the rules.
I'm not breaking rules. The only thing that happened is I reported to him that I
No
get
problem.
harassed.
Request a payment extension today to stay connected. No fees,
Then
no
slander me,
penalties.
survive, and show me
Visit the
where
My
I am.
Metro app or log into My Account at Metro by T-Mobile.com.
So when I told the police officer, I don't know if you can see his hand on his position on his gun talking to me for intimidation.
Show me where I recorded. Show me where it's at. I did. And
So they lied and said I was recording on the inside.
It's already been addressed when I reported.
So the police put me out, lied and said the bus was moving. I mean, it was still running, and it wasn't. I sat out there for the bus stop and realized that the bus was no longer running.
Check your data usage.
They wouldn't take me to a safe environment.
Rate plan or features.
So the reason why the police department keeps covering for the gang stalkers, they're in cahoots together.
Request a payment extension today.
That's why they cover for me being trapped on trains. It's psychological abuse and torment. So they're covering for each other. They know I'm being gang stalked and violated. And that's their responsibility since they're in cahoots with them. This is how government witnesses are terrorized. And they go to each location behind me like children. And in churches, everywhere I'm at, leave her in her abuse, don't help her. And they do it. Leave her and this man that has a lot of funds threatened to kill her church. We need you to be conspired with that and not help her. And they do it. Domestic violence organization, we need you to leave her into someone threatening to kill her, hacking her device and listening into everything she does. We're letting that party do it for profit, and we need you to help, and they do.
To your rate plan or features. If you don't already have the My Metro.
Still waiting to see what con they have going on. Maybe they're waiting on my device to start recording. Let's see how this works.
Continuing to hold. We will be with you shortly.
The waiting time is abnormal. This is how long I've been on hold. But this is years of this. Can you imagine how that feels for a psycho, someone that's threatening your life, to hijack your locations, including your provider, commit crimes on your phone, be prepared and waiting for you to report it, and have your provider help with you and leave you in with customers? The provider's right there. I can't go and they won't help me on the phone or the police. But this has went on a decade. Trapping me in this nightmare. My phone service would go off and they would not cut it back on in a crisis. Forcing me at paying 2 months bills. They said that whoever was scammer said I didn't pay it, so I paid it again and they cut it off the very next day. I went to 3 different locations, criminal trespassing, my arrest, getting threatened for trying to get phone service I paid for at AT&T. I said forget it and went to another provider after being defrauded out of 2 months of service that I never got. It's incredible that all these armies full of civilians will see the government racking up felony after felony. And all they do is choose to conspire with it. Churches, domestic violence organizations, everywhere I'm at. What are you saying? How do you talk a pastor into being a criminal with you?
Have you tried using the My Metro app to manage your account? There's a lot you can do right from your mobile
How do you discuss, how as a criminal do you enlist providers to let you hack their network and you're a criminal that have robbed me of funds?
Just download it for free from Google Play.
What do you say to make people conspire with felons? Repeatedly over and over again. Yeah, domestic violence organization, let's shake this up. I'm going to choose her roommate, the psycho abuser that's sitting on her desk. Nobody will ever believe it. This is what I need you to do. And they do it. You have to prove something like that. Repeat. No record. No recording our felonies. We're not going to jail. There's a strict policy for you recording crimes we are committing. Don't do it. We'll deflect on all the felonies we've racked up, and we want to concentrate on you recording repeated criminal activity. Who would believe a shelter would let someone that's psycho choose your roommate for you repeatedly over and over? Who would believe that you getting assaulted at shelters and the shelter staff is covering for it, leaving you in it? Trap. Just trap. Trap. What do I do? Police won't do anything, letting them break into my phone. I'm not getting my text messages. I'm seeing a crisis. That's not okay. I can't tell anyone. It's not an accident. Trust me. This is how I'm treated trying to solve issues. This is how long I've been on the phone and on hold. I'm just calling back to see what they have in store then. Yes, I'm glad you answered in like 2 minutes. I've been on hold like 40 minutes.
I'm sorry.
I have a code already. Can I give you the code? Yes, it's on. It should be noted to the account. It should be noted to the account. Can I give you the code?
I know the reason that you call us today.
You're refusing to look at the notes like you said you would look at because I keep repeating myself and my abuse. Is a part of a pattern. Can you just look at the notes on my account? Because I've already called and was placed on hold for I've been on the phone like an hour and a half. It's an issue with text, receiving text. You don't want to look at the account? I thought that was policy if a customer was requesting that. What's your employee ID?
I can definitely take a look towards.
What's your employee ID, ma'am? Your employee ID?
You can get my employee ID here or more.
You don't know it yet? Okay, when you have it, just let me know.
You can have it.
Okay, now that you got it, what is it?
84593.
Okay. So what happened to the supervisor I was supposed to be transferred to?
Right now, ma'am, I don't have a specific information right now on my end.
So they didn't note the account after they had me on hold an hour and a half? Again? No one has ever noted the account as many times as I've called that my abuser was hacking my device. No one ever noted that in the system? Ever? At stores, they never noted it.
Having a problem.
Ma'am, I'm asking you a question. No one has ever noted that my abuser was hacking my device? The store has never noted it, or the operators I spoke with on the phone? I'm asking you a question.
To be honest with you, we don't have any information as of right now in front of me. At the same time, I understand that you call us.
I don't understand why all my environments, churches, domestic violence organization, police departments, everywhere I'm at, family members cover for this man's crimes. And doesn't that make them a conspirator in criminal activity if they're doing so? How do I report it properly? Can I speak with the supervisor that will help me with me not getting my text messages? I was already on hold an hour and a half and it never happened. You guys repeatedly keep covering for crimes year after year. And evidence of that is that no one has ever reported my devices being hacked as many times as I've reported it to the police and you guys. That someone that's threatening to kill me is hacking my device.
We apologize for the inconvenience. inconvenience, ma'am. We know how important it is that our devices is secured at the same time, and we appreciate your time that you let us know about this. I'll take a look, ma'am. I will reach out with my supervisor right here right away so that you can be further assisted as well,
Okay,
okay?
thank you.
Help me just to identify your account as well at the same time here.
Okay, so I thought you were transferring me over to your supervisor. I stopped recording, and then what do you have to say now?
I just need to see and locate your account as well so I can forward this one to my supervisor.
You asked me my number
so
and
that
my
we can
name
check.
and all that information, and you still haven't located my account?
I didn't catch your name, ma'am. Can I have your first and last name? I am locating now the information in our system here.
What
At the
information
same
are
time,
you locating, ma'am?
I am trying to locate your account with me as of right now. For me to get an access and check the details towards on your account on what happened, I need to send you a one-time PIN
You just
right now
told me
through
that you didn't
text.
see any reports, that you already got my information, and you said you didn't see any reports that someone's hacking my device. Then you got it again and said that you didn't have my account up. You guys really contradict yourself an awful lot and make all my environments make things difficult, like shelters demanding that I go to other locations to get housing when they offer a housing assistance and place people on lists. I just don't understand why I keep getting the runaround in all my environments. Because you just said that you did not see any report that my device was hacked. Now you have to locate my account. But this has went on
Possibly
years.
you called.
Ma'am, just go ahead with whatever you got going on. I need the feds. Go ahead, ma'am. You'd have to see it
I
to believe it.
try to send
Repeat
you
it.
a one-time PIN
Okay.
through text.
I already told you I had the
Yes,
pen, remember? I already had the pen from a last conversation. I've already expressed that to you. And I
we have
gave you the
those
pen,
previous
and
calls,
then you
ma'am.
said I didn't. So you need to
Sorry.
access my account one more time? What was wrong with the first time you accessed it? Why would you need to access my account one more time? And where's the
This is the
feds
first time
at?
that I need.
Go ahead, ma'am. Go ahead. You got to access it one more time. I know you got to see it to believe it. That's why I record. Go ahead, ma'am.
Can I get the new one-time PIN that you have from there, ma'am? And as well at the same time with
I don't
asking.
understand why everywhere I'm at covers for my abuser. I said my abuser's hacking my phone. The last operator did this. Cover for my abuser. Is there any particular reason why everywhere I'm at covers for his crimes? I have an abuser that is hacking your network, racking up felonies. And you repeatedly cover for it and everywhere else I'm at, including family members. I repeatedly report this. Do you see my previous report when I was on hold an hour and a half and then bullied at the in person trying to report his crimes?
I understand with that, ma'am. Oh, rest assured.
Do you
have me on the
understand,
line
ma'am? I
here.
want to make
Yes,
sure
I'll check.
clarity, because for 10 years, no one has ever heard that my abuser that's threatening to take my life is hacking my device. And everywhere I'm at is covering for his crimes. Did you hear that?
Yes, ma'am, I do hear you.
Okay, so what is the problem that I have now, ma'am? What's the problem I have?
Greatly right now, ma'am, you are dealing with an abuser towards on your end. Really,
What is the abuser
perhaps
doing, ma'am?
controlling.
What is the abuser doing, ma'am, that affects you in your job position? What is the abuser doing?
You did mention to me, ma'am, a while ago that you're receiving like currently controlling, hacking at the same time.
I
Perhaps
don't
your phone
recall
has.
saying that he was sending me messages, but yeah, I know you guys have been psychic for years. I said that he was hacking the network. Our armies full of locations have been psychic, including the family court. But nonetheless, all I want to do is get my text messages.